Fellas, so I got some facts about creatine I want to give you guys to help you on your Get Swole journey. Also, if you're not a member of the Constant Contact list, go to the link in the bio in the subscription also and join the Constant Contact list. That is where you're going to get all of this information 3 times a week. I send out free stuff, workouts, info, meal info, everything comes to you. So if there's a video here, you're going to get a clip of how to utilize it in Constant Contact. And then if you go to the social outlets, you'll get extra clips. And then if you go to the Stand store, there may be a free download that'll all be included in the Constant Contact. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. I'm about to start kicking up the channel and really posting a lot more informative information that you can use today, like right now, like what I'm about to tell you about creatine. A lot of guys have been asking me about creatine. Yes, you should take it. I'm going to tell you why. Why take creatine? Let me tell you what creatine does. The whole purpose of creatine is manipulation of carbs in your muscles, the glycogen stores, to prevent lactic acid that burn from kicking in so quickly. You can live longer. It improves your strength and your endurance throughout your workout. But what it does for us versus what it does for biological men is it increases your testosterone levels because we don't produce as much creatine as a biological male because they have more muscle mass, but we do produce a more abundant source in our kidneys because you're supposed to house chillin'. Well, for those of us who do not want to house chillin', us transmasculine folks, creatine will benefit you because HRT kicks you into menopause most times. Creatine is always recommended for premenopausal biological women because of the breakdown of muscle that happens when premenopausal symptoms kick in. With HRT, if you are taking creatine, it will only boost your testosterone enhancing effects that automatically come with hormone therapy. Now, what you do have to remember is if you are pre-diabetic, if you have liver issues, if you have kidney issues, if you have any past history with this stuff, don't take it because creatine taps into your sugar sources as well. It will only dehydrate you more. You'll have muscle cramps, you have diarrhea, you have stomach aches, headaches, lots of issues. So make sure that you're living a healthy lifestyle and you have a healthy weight starting out before you start taking creatine. You also don't need to load while you're on it. What you need to do is take a scoop before your workout, a scoop after your workout, 1 scoop on your training days. If you do this consistently, you don't have to take a 6-week cycle of creatine, where for cis men or biological men, I don't really use that word, but for biologically born men, they are recommended to take a full 6-week cycle. You don't have to take that full 6-week cycle because of the concentrated amount that you already have in your kidneys and your liver. But you can take it for a long period of time without the bad side effects that are going to come with it because your body will absorb that creatine. People that it's really good for, vegetarians and vegans, you don't get that same creatine, which is basically protein that you would get from red meat in your diet. So creatine is a really good supplemental source for you as well, especially being FTM, because being vegan and vegetarian, you're having a breakdown anyway from HRT, and vegan and vegetarian meals usually are not put together the right way by those people that consume them, and they're not complete. Creatine will help with that by completing it, giving you that extra burst of protein that you need. The no-nos, like I said, not premenopausal, like I said, liver, diabetes, pre-diabetic. So you guys that are heavier that come to me and ask about creatine, it's not going to do you any good. Not until you lose some of that fat. You lose some of that fat, then the creatine will be able to burn. The function, whenever you manipulate the carbs, it calms down that lactic acid. You can lift longer. That means whenever the burn starts, those carbs that burn slow are supposed to flip over to burning fat. Once the carbs are used up, it burns fat, and then the muscle starts to round out. The muscle eats the fat around it. It rounds out. You can see the cuts. You can see the veins. You're ready to go. But if you don't have a base to start with, you're not going to experience those changes. It's only going to be a process of labor, and you're going to go through some really bad side effects. So remember these tips. whenever you get ready to take creatine, if you're on the constant contact list, you will be receiving something this week that touches more on creatine and the effects. I will talk more about this in relation to how to add creatine in through your meals, because you want to supplement food with the powder supplementation as well. Just because that's a complete supplementation and you'll get maximum results, which is what we want. Estrogen changes creatine. So as you age, your creatine levels drop. That concentration goes away because you're not going to have kids. So your body's like, well, I'm not going to need this. So it just starts to go away. So remember that. Guys over 40, definitely. As long as you're in shape. Over 30, definitely. Younger guys, take it, but I do the 6-week cycle. Guys that are a little thicker, if you know you're pre-diabetic, if you've already been diagnosed with diabetes, don't take it. If you are on any kind of medications that are focused on diabetes, liver, kidney, don't mess with it. Until next time, stay swole.